Hey, Monday, November 1st, brand new month. Sorry I haven't been on for a little while. I know when I last left, I said that I was revamping the entire set, and I didn't have time for that yet. So we're still sitting here in my home office. Anyways, but I have some major, huge news that I want to share with everybody today. This has been in the works for now about a week or so. I'm going to start this one off with a quote. Then I'll get into my changes and stuff like that. My quote today is, "You have to make some changes if you want things to change. So set your goals high. You can't hit what you don't aim for. Surround yourself with successful people and follow their lead. The world will turn aside and let you pass if you know where you're going." So when I got into real estate, I was originally licensed back in 1991. I've always had a goal, and my goal is to open up my own brokerage, to hire some brand new agents fresh out of school, to train them and to turn it into a major, huge, successful real estate company. Now, that's not what I'm doing right now, but what I've done is I've taken the next step towards my goal. Yeah, and I have set my goals high, but anyways, every step that I take is a step in the right direction. Um, I left Royal LePage last week. I've only been there for 2 years. Love the company. Don't have a whole lot of problems with it, but as most of you know, that I'm a real estate agent and I sell real estate, but 95% of you probably don't even know which company I'm working for or where it was with, because real estate's changed over the last few years, and it's not so much about the brokerage as it is about the person. I've been watching and waiting for a company called Keller Williams to come to Canada for a couple of years now. Now, we have one in Waterloo, we have a few in Toronto, Ottawa. They're huge in the U.S. They are the fastest growing franchise in North America and the only real estate company last year that made a profit. But what I like about these people is that we share a whole lot of similar values, beliefs, and philosophies and stuff. So I'm just going to share a couple with you. This is their mission: to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living. From a real estate company, you think of a real estate agent as, real estate is all they do. Well, that's not the way that I've ever worked. My family comes first, and then you get into friends and work, but it's balance. It's all about balance. This company really promotes the balance. Their vision is to be the real estate company of choice, and all of you know that my vision's always been to be your real estate consultant for life. So we're in alignment there as well. Their perspective is they believe that real estate is a local business driven by individuals and their communities. And that's what I've been saying for the last while now, that it's not so much, it doesn't matter which brokerage I'm with, real estate is a local business, that's me, and it's driven by individuals and their communities. Again, that's me. This is what I've been explaining to all my clients and stuff that have been coming along with me, and I've had no problems whatsoever. Because when people get a hold of me, they're calling me. They want me. They want the services that I provide and everything that I have given them in the past. They want that. So I have the opportunity right now to align myself with a company that shares my values, professionalism, philosophies, and world-class service that I strive to provide. London Lifestyles, soon to be Keller Williams, we're opening around the middle of January, is what the company's going to be called. Eventually, we're going to go from London Lifestyles Realty to Keller Williams Lifestyles. Their training is unsurpassed. Their marketing is top-notch. Growing, learning, and surrounding myself with like-minded professionals will help me provide a greater service to you. So this is why I've made the big change. And it's huge. And again, it's all in alignment with my goals. This company is allowing me, and we're getting in at the ground floor. There's a new franchise coming in. Middle of January, we're hoping. This company, and since we're in on the ground floor, 8 of us left our old company, our old brokerage last week. We just packed up, said we're out of here. The people that I'm leaving with have been watching Keller Williams for about 7 years. I know Meg and Rob have been down to Austin, Texas 7 times in the last while, just because this is what they want as well. And again, aligning myself with like-minded professionals, and this is what I'm always about. I'm not out there trying to reinvent the wheel. I surround myself with successful people. It helps me become more successful as well. They decided to make the move. They brought me in because they knew that I was talking about it as well with another friend of mine. He came over, a friend that I was talking to last week. She's coming over. She's hoping to make the switch over tomorrow. This is going to be huge. Believe me, when this company comes into London in mid-January, it's going to be huge. We're meeting tonight. There's about 17 of us meeting tonight. There's a new team coming over from Remax, and this is, again, can't say names, but a hugely successful team. Just because, you know, there's a bunch of us out there that this mastermind group that I've been meeting with now for it's been about a year. Again, same values, missions, perspectives, philosophies. We all share the same stuff, and when we get together, very rarely do we ever discuss real estate as a business. It's how to grow our business, how to work in our business, how to work away from our business, how to better serve our clients. We're talking dialogues. How do we, you know, if this issue comes up, how can we deal with that? It's all about you. It's all about the people. Believe me, and this is what I've always been about, and this is what this company's about. So I think you're going to notice. You may not notice a whole lot of change during the transition, but it's so much more comfortable. And another quote that I had written down for today, and this is a pretty cool one. Opportunity doesn't always knock. Sometimes it's just leaning up against a wall. And I found that's where I had been. You know, business is doing well, but I want to grow more. So this is where I just happened to have found out this opportunity for me wasn't knocking on my door, but it was just standing there leaning on the wall, waiting for me to notice it. I had to grab this bull by the horns. If I'm going to grow in the direction that I want to grow, and that's what I'm all about is growth, personal growth. You know that if you know me, that I work, you know, from the inside out kind of thing. So that's the news that I wanted to share with you today. I got to go outside sometime and get all the stickers peeled off my windows and my picture. You know, I'm changing letterhead cards and stuff like that. A lot of you are on a mailing list that I have, so I will be sending out a letter, and it's just letting you know that I'm making a big, bold move, and it explains why, what I'm doing, or let you know what I'm doing. So again, a bunch of my stuff has changed. So if you're looking for any information, if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, you just want, hold on. I'm going to backtrack. This company, what I also like about them is they have the whole consultant first mindset. And if you've been paying attention to the stuff that I've been sending to you and talking about, I always refer to myself as a real estate consultant, because I'm not always out there to sell. There are lots of times when I'll meet with a client and my recommendation to them is, look, you really shouldn't sell. You're not in a position to sell your property. You're going to lose money, yada, yada, whatever the case may be. Same as buyers. I like to meet with them. I usually give them a couple of really good books that I have to help them get their finances in order, stuff like that. Then we go to a bank, and you know, and just because they're approved for $150,000, that's not the house that I take them out to look for, because I don't want to stretch them. I want them to be able to enjoy home ownership, not, you know, be a slave to their house. So this company aligns, it's the same alignment as what I have with that consultant first mindset. So again, if any information you want, you know, local markets, and I know some of you may live in Toronto or Ingersoll, wherever you're from. Rusty, I think you're up in, I want to say Milton, but I know that I'm close. Anyways, we'll get to that in a second. My new email address, my temporary one, is going to be alex.londonlifestyles@gmail.com. The office phone number, you can try to give me actually, you know what, just email me. I was going to give you my cell phone number, but broadcasting that on YouTube, probably not a great idea. I don't need a whole lot of prank phone calls and stuff like that from people in Nigeria that have $1 million and would like someone to help them, and they need my bank account information, that kind of stuff. So, before I leave, I have to give a shout out to my good friend Rusty. Hey, buddy, I told you I would do it for you. All you got to do is ask, and you're going to receive. And I wrote something down. Actually, I remember this one. I just want you to know that I did dress up for Halloween, and it wasn't so much the wig that was an issue. It was carting around the stinking mattress, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyways, there you go. Great big change. If you have any questions, email me, alex.londonlifestyles@gmail.com. More to come on this and a whole bunch more stuff. I've got a whole lot of stuff lined up for this week. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon. See you guys.